Debbie.
Hi, Faye. Oh, hi, Lizzie. You're early.
Hi, Lizzie. And good morning, should we say, from down under.
Good morning. It's good evening here, though, isn't it?
Good evening, 8 o'clock UK time and early morning over in Australia. Great to have everyone with us. We've been looking forward to this hour.
Oh, absolutely. Hi, Rachel. Hi,
It's
Kate.
a busy end to the week.
Yes.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, busy end to the week. And
hi, Vicky.
Lots of children finishing school for the year. My little one finished yesterday, quite early.
Oh, ours are finishing tomorrow, but technically the last day of term is Tuesday.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of schools going till next week.
Sets.
Yeah. So, yeah, good to have you with us, everyone. We've got an hour together and we thought we'd just show a few of our projects from our subscription kits first. Before we get going, and I've got lots of mixed media I'm going to play with. Rachel, you're with us. I'm constantly inspired by some of your embossing. I'm going to have a go with this, maybe some Nouveau drops. I've got some ideas. Hi, Helen. Yeah, Helen's don't finish till next Tuesday.
We only finish Friday tomorrow technically because we've got 2 inset days and we've done twilights to cover them. So,
yeah, so that's good. So we thought we'd whiz through just some of the projects from our past subscription kit. So the first one we were going to look at is this month's kit, isn't it, Deb? Which is, I've forgotten it now, Colour Palette, isn't it?
Yes.
Simple Stories.
Yes.
It's the Colour Palette. So we've, these are shipping out now, aren't they? You've got 2 left?
Yes, 2 left. 2
of these kits left. And it's packed because you get 3 different ephemera packs, I think, don't you, Deb?
Yeah, and a 6x8 pad and 12x12 papers.
And your Jenny Wren stencil. Let me see, what did I use? I haven't got the one with the Jenny Wren stencil.
I can show you mine in a minute. I've got mine.
This was one of my favourites where I just used the inks and you take a little piece from the 6x8 paper pad and just create a whole spectrum of rainbows. Hi, Sue and Steph. Good to have you with us. Wonderful. So, yeah, this one. What have you got there, Deb? You made a mini book.
I have got this one that I made. This is
I love that.
Same kit. This is just one sheet of 6x8 paper, so it goes so far. This is the same kind of style, and I've used the Jenny Wren stencil there to stencil the note paper at the top.
Beautiful.
And this one, I use my own cut file for this one.
Is that one on the website, the Big Brother?
Yeah,
that's on the website.
And I use the stencil all the way around the page, which I'm quite chuffed with.
I love that.
Looks quite different.
And that's the stencil that came in the kit.
Yeah, and this one.
Bit of stamping, Tim Holt stamp, I recognise.
Yeah. And this one. So
I love that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layouts. I've got loads of paper left.
I think I did 5 and I've got masses left. This one
I've also made this.
And you made a mini book as well.
This has got all these sheets of paper in. I've used loads of the ephemera and I've used so much. And I've still got loads left. I could still make a couple of layouts with the leftovers. It's absolutely brilliant. Jam-packed.
It is. And our monthly kit. So we've only got a couple of spaces left on the monthly subscription because we only kit up so many kits each month. And if you subscribe, it's $34.99 a month. And that gives you the whole kit with all the coordinating papers, embellishments, Jenny Wren cut file and stencil each month, and our Scrapping Chronicles magazine. And then we sell one-off kits of any that are left over. So this month we've only got 2 of the colour swatch left over. And those are one-off $37.99. So it's a bit cheaper if you subscribe each month.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Karen. Karen finishes next Wednesday. Oh,
my goodness.
I
did see on ICT with Mr. P, though, some people have had the call this week.
Yeah.
That's just not fair, is it?
He's busy. So what we're working with this month on our lives is the subscription kit that's shipping out from the 1st of August, Deb,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's Crafty Garden. This one is equally packed with loads of stash. I've made 5 layouts so far, and I'm probably going to make about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And still have loads left over. So I've got one of the layouts I've made. I've put in the album that I'll be taking to my wedding on Monday. I posted on the Twilight group that I'd made Our Journey So Far album. And so one of the layouts I've made from this kit is in that album, but it's just there's masses of it. It's just,
It's just such a
this
lovely
is your
kit.
cut file that comes in the kit.
Yes.
And the brick stencil is on the website. So
Yeah.
we've got the stitching stencil in the kit, but we also like to use some of the other products just to show people how you can enhance the kit. And that's it. I'm on to this one tonight.
It is unfair, isn't it, Steph? I just don't think you'll get a true reflection of how things are at the end of the year.
Or Ali said she's in a caravan watching. I think I saw on your comment on another post that you're having a little G&T. And you've had some lovely weather down there today, I expect. It's beautiful, really hot.
Going to be nice tomorrow. And I've looked on the weather, Faye, and Monday on my phone it says 0% chance of rain.
Right, I'm following your forecast. I'm not looking at anybody else's.
Don't look at any other one. Just find the forecast you like and follow it.
Yes, you've spotted Rachel. I'm scrapping me hen do. I wanted photos small enough. My photo delivery came this week, and I'm probably going to do some Project Life pages of my hen do because there are so many amazing photos that I just don't think I'd ever do enough layouts to get them all in.
Fab weekend,
wasn't it the best? I feel very, very lucky.
My first silent disco.
Yeah, we had a silent disco.
Fabulous.
Rachel made some delicious cakes.
Yeah.
We had cocktail making. Oh, I couldn't have asked for more. It was just perfect in every single way. I feel very lucky to have wonderful friends who made it amazing.
And the amazing graze board. That was
the graze board. Yes. I think I might have a photo here of the graze board. Have I got it? Let me see.
That was just...
It was epic. Look at this. Look at that graze board. You see?
It's just stunning.
It was amazing. So that was my sisters and my friend put that together. Every little detail had been thought of. It was just magical. I feel very lucky.
Have you got a photo of you with your lovely suit on?
Yes, I have.
Dressed up, didn't you, for the?
I had like a 70s ABBA suit.
Well, my mum said you rocked it.
Bless her.
She went, that does look good on her, doesn't it?
Oh, well done, your mum.
She said she's rocking the ABBA look.
She's good.
Yeah.
I think it could have been worse.
It could have been much, much worse.
It could.
I think you were very cared for.
Yes.
Something that was very flattering as well.
It was good fun. Ali said she got sunburnt in Wales. Yeah. Gosh, that has been so hot. And I've definitely got weathered in now, Steph. I only look at the forecasts of the ones that I like. And if my other half sends me something that says 60% chance of rain, I'm like, no, I don't want to see that one, thanks.
No, we're not looking at that one.
We're not looking at that.
Are you considering burying a sausage?
I told somebody about that in work this week, and they were in actual fits saying, no, it wasn't in work. I had to go and have my hair done yesterday.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to the hairdresser, and he was in fits, clearly, when I told him that.
Well, they did do it. It didn't work, though.
I did tell him you'd done it, and it didn't work. Anybody else heard of that? that stopped the
If you
rain for.
Google it, it's apparently like quite well known. I'd never heard of it. I said, "What do you mean you're burying a sausage?"
To stop the rain? I've never heard of
Yeah,
that. Oh,
yeah,
hi,
no, would I.
Jill. Don't you worry, not late. We are just getting
Oh,
started.
Rachel knew about it, burying the
Oh,
sausage.
right, Rachel.
Oh,
I've missed
dear
that
God,
somewhere
what are
along the
we
way.
talking about here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is to
Yeah.
get that rain. But as you said, for your niece's wedding, it didn't quite.
It didn't work, but I mean, this is a photo from the day, and it just rained all day, but they've still got beautiful photos, and it was a lovely day, and it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. I'm not getting
And actually,
worried.
her mum was saying, actually, the fact that it was raining meant everybody stayed in. There was a lot more mingling and chatting, which was really nice.
Yeah.
So,
I think whatever happens, and if the ceremony is inside, it's inside. It will
absolutely
be beautiful, whatever.
It's just about getting married and all the people around you, isn't it? It's
exactly. Oh, Karen, good question. Now, I've got a pot of Nouveau Mousse here, which I haven't opened yet.
This one.
Have you just opened yours, Karen? Let me have a look at mine and see. This might help you. This was something Debbie and I had as a little sample. So is yours all dried up? Is yours soft, Deb?
Yeah, mine's really soft.
Oh yeah, it is puffy.
Some things
anything to restore them. Some things you can. What would you add to?
I don't know. Let me just have a little Google and see. Because some of them, like the do you remember those we had in the flat pot? I can't remember what make that was. Mine went hard, but you could put water in and just let it sink in, and it sorted it out.
Whereas I tried to add water to my Dye Reevely paints because she's changed her design now. But some of these, I mean, I love these big pots because you could literally get, you know, sponges and everything in there. But of course, because they're wide and you they get exposed to the air, over time it does dry out. And I tried adding water and it just didn't mix. So yes. Oh, Rachel says meant to be lucky if it rains on your wedding day, so that's good.
I've just found out, just Googled it. As the product is water-based, it can have the potential to become dry. We suggest adding a small amount of either distilled or cooled boiled water, I'm guessing that'll be, to the mousse and allowing it to absorb to rejuvenate. If you're unable to revive your mousse, then please let us know by emailing customer service.
Oh, good. That might be worth it, Karen, dropping them an email because they're often very good with their customer service. It's because it's water-based. That's the thing, isn't it? It means that...
it's a good thing if it's water-based, really, because it means you've got a chance of rescuing it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But if it doesn't revive, that's good that they've said to reach out and get in touch.
Yeah.
We don't.
If it's gone lumpy, I think you just have to keep stirring. You just have to keep working it until it.
You almost want one of those little mini whisks and really give it a good.
Or like a little lolly stick or something, little wooden lolly stick or something like that. Yeah. I think you have to really let it soak in if it's dried up that much.
But a lot of these craft, stockists I find, they do say email and reach out, and they are 9 times out of 10 really helpful.
Yeah.
You know, if stamps are not quite stamping right, or you've had like a paper trimmer, haven't you? That's not been good, and they
were very good.
They know that there's loyal customers. Oh, that's a shame, Karen. You tried that, but no response. That is a real shame. because it is frustrating when you've got a product. I know with my Dye Reevely paints, I was gutted because some of them I hadn't really used at all that much. And it's just as soon as, and I didn't even leave the lids off particularly long, you know, I was.
But you shouldn't have to like just whack the lid straight back on because you're terrified it's going to dry up. In my opinion, that's not really fit for purpose, is it?
And there were some people obviously that live in quite hot, like Phoenix, Arizona and that kind of thing. And obviously they were experiencing the dry up quite a lot.
Yeah.
Just putting a few little Nouveau bits. I love this little, this is Dandelion, is it called? Dandelion Yellow.
Oh, it's a nice yellow.
I've already put some, so I think, was it during the live or after the live, I put some of the, this gloss spray. So I love these.
Yes.
So I flick some of the yellow Dina Wakley gloss spray, and then it goes quite nicely with the Dandelion Yellow Nouveau drops. That is a nice little touch there. Oh, that's really frustrating if you've had that many, Karen. Like you say, if you buy a mixed media product, it's not necessarily something you use that often. I know they come with that little seal. I've only just opened mine, but you want to be able to go back and...
I'd email them again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give up, I'm afraid. If I had that many and I'd spent that much money on them,
You'd be
I
fuming.
wouldn't give up. Oh, yeah.
It's really frustrating.
Have you tried the person that you purchased them from?
Yeah, because sometimes they might be able to contact the company directly if they are a trade supplier. Very annoying. I wondered if I might put a little Hindu gold title. I got these. I love these. These are the Paige Evans little letters.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
Oh, thank you, Vivian. Love the colours. This is 49 and Market Crafty Garden, and it's our favourite at the moment. So I'm wondering if I can get away with a little title on the florals here. Hindu in gold. Gold definitely goes with this collection. I've also been using these pack of thickers that I had that go quite nicely. I was picking some of these, for example. And hiding them behind here. I know one thing that we're keen to demo and try at a crop is going to be the Tim Holtz sprays, isn't it? Spritzes.
Yeah. They look really exciting, don't they?
Yeah, we want to have a go with those. We did a really lovely make and take at the last crop with a smooshy background, didn't we?
Yeah, a bit of smoocherage.
Bit of smoocherage, and we had
my smoocherage one.
Yeah, show us.
That's mine. Kind of ready for.
Great.
Yeah, that I will be adding to in a moment.
Really good. And we had 10 ladies, didn't we, join in?
Yes, and they all enjoyed it, and I'm thinking that it's something they might try again.
Yeah, definitely. There was definitely lots of ideas flying around as people were having a go. And in fact, from that technique we did, I'll show you, it was this layout. So this was our make and take background here. And we used an acetate smooshing technique, and then I stenciled over the top and you can see there are drips and splats, and then I added a 49er Market rub on. So that was just creating a mixed media background on our own, which was good. Oh, I think Vivian's posted a little link with ideas about how to revive the moose, is it? Possibly.
There's lots of links on
online.
If you Google it as well. If you Google it, there's lots and lots of videos. I saw at least 4 came up.
It is frustrating, like you say, if you're having to revive, you'd think that they would have put some sort of product in the mousse that would have made it last that bit longer.
Or perhaps it's something about the lid. I don't know. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Frustrating. Right. I think my other half is just checking that the dog is in here. Yeah, she's in there. Just apologies, everybody. Thought that we might have lost the dog, but she's led in there on the sofa.
Oh, being very quiet.
She's been unusually quiet for a Springer Spaniel. She's definitely here. I made sure I popped her in the living room so that she was all comfy. Right, I don't think that needs much more. It's all kind of in that one line.
Yeah, I think one more butterfly and I think I'll finish this as well.
Right, I'm getting onto a mixed media background. Let's have a go at some mixed media now I've got that one done. So I've dug out, we've done some colour swatches to match this collection. And there's these antique linen speckled egg goes beautifully. We always like to do colour swatches. I don't know if people have seen, I think some people who've watched us before have seen, Debbie and I have these lovely colour swatches that we make up so that when it comes to matching collections, you can see, and I've got oxides this side, and then I've got my inks this side, because even though they're the same Tim Holtz colours, they sometimes are just slightly different. So that's the 2 mustard seeds, for example. And you can see the ink. Obviously, the oxide is more chalky and it's more opaque, but they sometimes just have a very slightly different. So we love our colour swatches, don't we, Deb?
Oh, we use them all the time, don't we?
Debbie gave me this for my birthday. We don't actually sell these, Rachel, but we have talked about it. So that might be something we think about over the summer, because we've had lots of requests for these. And actually, it is like a bit of a labour of love, isn't it? Die cutting the tags.
I think it would take a little bit long.
I don't think it would on the old scan and cut. It's a little project for me over the summer.
Well, you'd have to smoosh each one on. And
oh, no, I think you could probably sell them as just blank.
Oh, just the... Oh, yes.
Yeah, because people would probably only want to colour swatch the ones they've got, because I only do mine as and when I... Oh, yeah. Tina, you've made some. Excellent. Most people have got a tag done.
Yeah. Some people do it just with the brushes, don't they? So they've just got a colour with the blending brush, but I've just put solid colour on mine because I'd rather see what it is. But then I was considering putting it like a little bit of blending brush to see if it's very different. I don't know.
See what it was like. One thing I was thinking about the Nouveaux and the fact that they've dried out. One of the things I do with my Vicky Booting, which is the Creative FX glaze, is I make sure I keep that. You know, it's like that thing that comes in the lid. I keep. Yes. There's something about keeping that so that there's no air can get in. Some people sort of peel that off and chuck it away, but I always keep
for a reason, isn't it?
It just keeps, when you do it up, it keeps that extra seal. So even on the, I don't know if, Karen, you've kept these little top bits on, but it's just frustrating, isn't it? It is frustrating when it happens. When I've had things dry. I had a tube of glossy accents, and glossy accents isn't something I use very often. Came to use it last week. I wanted something, I wanted to stick something down, and I know it's quite strong adhesive, isn't it? You can use it in adhesive. No chance. Even with a pin, I cut the nib, I was shaking it, that stuff. I mean, it had to have been about,
once it dries, it dries in the thing, and that's it.
It was donkey's years
Yeah.
old, and I thought,
Yeah.
I got it's just going. I chucked it straight in the bin, which was a bit of an annoyance because I hadn't used it that much, and they're about £6.99 a tub, aren't they?
Yeah.
So let's get going on a mixed media. This is again Crafty Garden Colours, and this is a Vicky Bootin stencil, which I just totally love her stencils. So I'm going a bit subtle with Speckled Egg, and I don't want to go right to the edge because I just want to make a patch. But she does make amazing stencils. You're trying to find some photos. Oh, I can see how those photos match beautifully.
I'm thinking of doing these two.
What colour were the dresses?
They were like a very pale sage green.
Oh, beautiful.
Really lovely. Go perfectly with Crafty Garden.
Oh, stunning. Oh, that is frustrating, Karen, if they've never been open. That's definitely
I'd be taking them back to where I bought them from, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Very frustrating for you, Karen. Oh, Helen says beautiful layouts. Thank you, Helen. I must admit, I mean, most 49er Market collections I use, I love. And I am particularly loving this one. The next one I'm looking forward to having a go with is Summer Porch, because we're off to Paignton next week. And I'm thinking seasidey, beach. Could be quite nice.
Yeah, I've got quite a few, Karen, with the bridesmaids. So I don't know which one to use. I quite like these two kind of more close-up ones.
I do, with that background.
Yeah, I think they kind of go together.
Although those have got very dark backgrounds, whereas the other photo you had was a lighter background, which goes more with your speckled eggy, lighter.
But then that's not the bridesmaids. I wanted to do bridesmaids together. I've got another one.
Right, let's see what this looks like.
Oh, that looks lovely.
I love it when you reveal a stencil. It's like, oh, look at that.
You don't think much is going on, do you? And then all of a sudden.
That's two-tone in speckled egg and antique linen. So that's my first bit. And I won't go and do an extra bit because I don't know if she's designed these to overlap. I don't think she has. She's not.
No, some of them don't.
They don't continue.
No.
So I'm going to keep that as it is, but
they don't repeat. That's the word I was trying.
They don't repeat. And I know when you design your stencils, Deb, you think really carefully about how it all repeats.
Yeah, I try and get some of them. It's not possible, but the ones I can, I try and get them to be kind of repeaters because I like to be able to just put it over a little bit more if I can. Sometimes.
Oh, Tina, you're off to Dartmouth. I love Dartmouth, and that would definitely. They got the harbour. Yes, you should need a bit of Summer Porch. So this is the Di Reevely version. We stock the Tim Holtz embossing dabbers, and what Rachel showed us on live a couple of weeks ago was that you can just. So I'm going to dab through the stencil and I'm going to emboss in gold. So I'm going to get lots of little gold dots in a minute. Oh, well, this embossing powder must be about 10 years old. I thought, oh, I haven't used it for ages. It's not even opened. Who else has crafty stash that they... And then you're like, oh.
Don't look, but I got my hand up. That's me.
Yeah. Because we love all the things, and then you think, oh, didn't actually get round to...
I'm going to do these photos, I think.
Oh, yes, because the grey, the sort of that colour in the jacket goes with the... Is that pumice stone? What 3 colours did you use?
Pumice stone, speckled egg, and scattered straw, I think.
Oh, scattered straw, nice.
There may be something else in there, but I can't remember what.
Right, I have managed to open it. So we've got this lovely bit of gold. So hopefully it's going to pick up on my embossing dabber bit, whatever we call it. Now I need a piece of card to be able to pick up all this.
I'm thinking I need a bit more mixed media on this. I'm thinking I need a bit more stencil or something.
Have you got a script stencil or a brick? The brick stencil would work nicely.
Yeah, I'm debating adding a bit of the stitching as well.
Right, I'm loving this. My little dots. Just want to dust off some of this. Right, so that's got my little gold dots, and I've got my heat gun at the ready.
Right, I'm just finding this stencil a minute.
Put all that gold, lovely gold away. Right, let's get the heat gun. Does anybody else like embossing? There's something quite lovely about seeing this melt and all turn beautiful. It's all about layering up, I think. Bit of gold. Here it goes. Oh, hi Nicola. Bedtime done, hopefully. My little one is very quiet. He's so tired. He really is. Right, this is all melting beautifully.
I don't know where I put my stencils now. Where have they gone?
Oh, Steph, you never had good results with it. It is something I don't do for ages, and then I come back to it and think, oh, I love that. I'll do a little bit in the bottom corner. I just like the idea of embossing through a stencil. I like embossing with stamping as well. That's stamped images are great. Right. Tip that on. Give that a little dust. So if there's any excess bits that you're not too keen on, you can give it a dust. Because I think because I've got a bit of ink isn't quite dry, it does stick a little bit. Right, let's give that a whirl. Oh, Nicola, you've never had to go with embossing before. I would say you only need 1 or 2 basic colours. I don't think you need loads.
No.
Just like I've got other colours. I've got peacock feathers and I've got loads, but actually the ones I use the most are bronzes, golds.
I'd just go gold and silver as a basic, if that was
Gold
me.
and silver. Actually, black and white's good.
Yeah, if you're a card maker, I think black and white is kind of essential.
I've got this one, which is nice, black glint. And actually that, if you want just a bit of definition on something.
I've never used the black though, isn't it strange? I've only ever used like the metallics.
Yeah, I always reach for the metallics. and I have to admit, they've been sat in a drawer for donkey's years, and Rachel inspired me. Oh, clear transparent is good.
Yes.
How would you use the clear transparent, Karen? Would you it creates like a glaze?
It does, but what it does is you can, Tim Holtz does it a lot, so you can do a background, and if you do transparent glaze, then you can ink over the top, but you can still rub off the top and you've still got that background underneath.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. So I quite like that as a starting point. It's given me a bit of shimmer. So let's see where we go with this.
So I'm still fussing around with inks, choosing colours.
Right, I am going to go with some more speckled egg. Better wipe this off though, because it's all covered in embossing stuff. Let's get this clean before I dab it all on the layout. Yeah, it can be a bit messy, Kate, and there's definitely having that piece of paper there to the side and bit of space to be able to pour up.
It's about sprinkling on a really good amount and stamping quickly and sprinkling it on so that you can cover it quickly and not being scared about seeing all the embossing powder, because as long as you tip it onto a sheet and then pour it back in.
Yeah, because I put loads on there. That was masses.
And I think you have to cover it all, don't you?
Yeah. But you almost then tip it all back in the pot so you don't really waste anything. Right. Okay. That'll do for now as a basis. Let's see. We're going to... Oh, using a stamp with Versamark and create your own printed vellum. Oh, nice. And then the black and white embossing on wooden words. That's a nice effect. Yeah, love that. So, next bit for me is maybe a bit of texturage. So I'm just thinking...
Are you doing texture paste as well?
No, not texture paste, because it would be too long to dry. Yeah. But this is one of my favourite stamps at the moment, Carabelle Studio, which obviously, sadly, they've stopped making. This would be nice stamped in white on a dark background. Yeah. I'm going to see what it looks like in this antique linen. It's going to be quite subtle. What bit shall I go for? I quite like this bit. You just ink up part of it. I can't say it's going to work. It could be an absolute disaster because I haven't put it on a stamp block. It's an experiment. Oh, I love. Look at that. So it's tone on tone.
Oh, that's nice.
But I'm not going to do any, I don't think I'm going to do too much more. I might do a little bit of text down here because I'm going to build my photo and all the other bits here. So I don't want, but it is quite good to be able to just ink up the bit that you want. Clean all of this because I don't want that restamping. Oh, you're going for a bit of the brick stencil, Deb.
Yeah, this is the A5 one though. I thought it would be nice. I'd try smaller this time.
Yeah, I think I was using the A5 one last time. Oh, your little one tried using your stamps today to make your dad a birthday card.
Oh, that's so cute.
Love it. I love it when they get into their little bit of crafting. My little one does too. It's lovely. Right, I think I quite enjoyed that. Bit of fun. Let's see how we create a bit of a layout with this. So I have been delving back into some of this, which is old nature study. So one of our kits was nature study, wasn't it, Deb?
Yeah.
And actually,
a while ago, isn't it now?
Yeah, and some of these do lend, the colour scheme lend itself quite nicely. Something like this. Maybe that's the basis to start building. All about stash busting, isn't it, with these kits? Because I find you've got the basis of your kit, but then you're going back to old stash that you've got and thinking, right, I am going to make myself use some of this lovely stuff.
I need to do more of that.
Yeah, I tend to go back through my past kits and pick out any that have got the same colourway from with the collection. So that is, I think that's a nature study rub-on. So again, that could be added, I don't know, along the bottom there. You could bring some of it out this way. And then we've obviously got lots of lovely laser cuts.
I haven't opened mine yet. Isn't that shocking?
You haven't opened your mini laser cuts.
So
the mini laser cuts come in the kit. I don't think I've got many left. I have literally used so many. And in fact, you know, I did treat myself to some of these from the shop. Look at these lovely, oh, we've got these lovely rub-ons here. I quite like this. You see, this has got the duck egg. Let's open these and have a look. Oh, he was diving into restamp, mixing the colours. Yeah, lucky it was your cheaper inks. That's wise. I do let my little one loose on some of my older stuff. Right. And next week, Deb, you are away, aren't you? So
a little bit busy, yeah.
You're a little bit busy, and I'm looking forward to the lovely Rachel joining me for live. I think Rachel is tuning in with us tonight, so she's got some ideas.
Well, I have used some of my laser cuts. I think Rachel might be doing academia.
Oh, yes.
So that'll
Can't
be
wait for that,
exciting.
Rachel. Yeah, love it. We are well up for exploring academia for sure. Where can I put this rub on? I quite like the idea of adding a rub on or few here. Anybody else love using rub-ons?
Oh yeah, especially
I've got into them.
Market ones.
Yeah, I've definitely got into them more once I realised how totally easy they are to apply.
They were the first ones we tried since kind of the original ones, and the original ones were not.
Well, you and I were like, oh no, rub-ons, I don't get on with those. They'll be nightmare.
We're going, no, we don't do rub-ons, weren't we?
Oh yeah, we don't do rub-ons.
No,
No, they drove me mad. And then we used these and we were like, oh, maybe technology, look at that, just
yeah, and they look, don't they?
And they look amazing. Yeah, so Rachel's going to be showing some ideas with academia and not about school, so it's kind of going to be showing you what that collection.
I shall be very interested for that, because I've got quite a bit of academia.
You want some inspo?
Yes,
you want some inspo, because actually there is lots of possibilities with that collection. I do love the rows of books.
Yes,
they are cute. Right, I'm going to even, with the rub-ons, layer over some of the embossing. I'm going wild. I'm just layering it all up. Yeah, Nicola, the 49 and Market ones, there is something about the quality. It's making that scratchy noise because I'm going over the top of the embossing powder. And we found you can apply these rub-ons to anything. Fabrics.
Yeah.
Chipboard, they adhere to, and they go over layers as well.
People have even put them on shoes for weddings and things.
Yeah, I love that.
You haven't done yours, have you, Faye?
No. Something I haven't got round to. But then I was thinking, well, I don't really want to wear trainers because my feet get hot. I'll go into flip-flops if I need to.
Oh yeah,
I want cool feet. Right, that's nice. So this is creating a bit, oh yes, I'm quite liking this now. See how I'm positioning the rub-on? So I'm building that up here. I'm going to put another one up here. It's all about the layers here. Right, what shall I do next? Should we stick with the brown? Because we've got the duck egg. Maybe this little one is looking quite nice. So many options. So that's quite a dark brown. This one is quite nice on this sheet with a little bit of wording. I'm going to go this. I am using all the things. Let's see. Up there. So that's going to go there with the photograph. Maybe there. Okay, see what we think. All good.
I wonder if I need something at the bottom here, but that doesn't fit.
Yeah, so this one, Nicola, is what I treated myself to at the weekend. So it is the Crafty Garden, and it's the blendable. So there are 3 different types of rub-on sets, and this is the blendable. So you can even cut them into pieces, so you don't need to use them as whole pieces. I just think they are dreamy, totally dreamy. Those are more sort of florals, but it's these sort of splattery. And then the piece I had here is from the Nature Study, but that's the 12 by 12 rub-on sheet. And again, you can cut those all up into pieces. And the Nature Study goes perfectly with Crafty Garden as well. So there we go with that. Let's go adding some of these lovely laser cuts. So here is, I treated myself to this one as well. So we have the mini laser cuts in the kit, but I treated myself to the full size ones. This is laser cut elements, and there is wildflowers as well. I think, I can't remember. I think there are two different types. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, there's botanical, isn't there, or something? Is it called
And
botanical?
in the mini laser cuts, I use the picket fence. Yeah, the blendables come in most collections now. They've started doing blendables, and I just love them. Right, let's open these up. This is beautiful. So these are the larger. Our sub kit has the mini laser cuts, and then, oh, look at these. I might take that piece. I quite like this yellow ticket. Maybe I bring in some yellows. So I've kind of gone duck egg, haven't I? Those two. And then maybe, is this got, I'm going to take this piece out. Look at this. And you pop that out. And then that is going to be the frame for the photo. And that little postcard pops out as well. Love it. So this is a nice frame as well, isn't it? I think 49 there. There's a packet of frames. I think, is it Summer Porch has got a set of frames?
Yes, I think so.
I can't remember now.
Academia did in their die cuts. They had lots of windows in that one. That was really nice.
Let's start building up. So you've got your little film strips in the background. I'm going to bring this out this way. Cute. You almost need a title of something here, don't you? This is quite nice. That's a big piece of... I'm going to cut this off. How does that look? Starting to build up the layers now. Yeah, Academia's got lots of frames. That's it. And they're starting to do quite a few frames in some of the collections, because I think they are so easy to use. That wasn't so helpful. I pulled this little bow off and I wasn't delicate enough, and I
Oh no.
It's okay. I might be able to glue it back on. Too heavy-handed. They do come out easily, but I was a bit...
They are delicate though, aren't they? Some parts are so thin.
Yeah, you've just got to not be quite so heavy. So I think this is going to need a little title here, but maybe that is... There's some little typed titles. You Make My Heart Sing. That's quite nice. You Make My Heart Sing. I've not even an idea for a photo on this one yet. I'm just assembling, because I'm enjoying it.
I'm not sure about this.
I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's the layerage.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, these I'm not going to use for anything, so but I'm not sure if they're too busy to be behind as a layer. And then I think I need something darker here. I need to find another stencil and do something darker along here. It needs something here to kind of ground it.
Do I go yellow here? I always find these bows a bit strange. Like, are you supposed to cut them?
Well, they go skew if they go off, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I can't.
yeah, I'm the same. I'm just like that. Just don't work.
I can't cope. One's upside down.
Yeah.
I'd have to. Right, that's all right. I can cope with that. I can cope with one. I can't have one upside down. That just does not.
Oh,
work
that
for
might
me.
work. Do you think the fence works at the bottom?
Oh yes,
And then I
love
can
that.
have the little baskets of flowers.
Loving the picnic
around
fence.
it. Yeah.
I'm going to go a bit of foliage. Everything is better with a few leaves. Softens it a bit, doesn't it?
Yes. Can't beat a bit of foliage.
A few flowers. What have I got here? I love the daisies in this
Yes.
collection.
Love a daisy.
Dainty daisies. You make my heart sing. Let's see what else I've got here. So you've got this day. Forever in brown. Does anybody find they assemble all this, and then I think somebody said in last week's live, oh my gosh, now you've got to think about picking it all up and trying to stick it all down. Oh my gosh, and we've run out of time. It's 9 o'clock. How has that happened?
Oh my goodness.
I could literally some nights I'm like, I just want to keep going.
See, with this bow, what I want to do is cut here. So then I've got that bow, and then I've got that bow.
Exactly, Deb. That's exactly what I just did. That's exactly what I've done. I can't have one upside down. No. It's just not.
We wouldn't have it in real life. I'm not having it on a layout.
No. Does anybody else, when they've got laser cuts, you've probably seen Rachel got us these lovely trays. Does anybody else pop their laser cuts out and they just keep them all in here? Because I sometimes think that's nice if you've got a whole collection and you can just pop all these out and pick through them.
That's more like it, isn't it?
It's easier to store, isn't it? Having these popped out like that, and then you can got them to rummage. I don't know what other people do, but it means you then can delicately get all the bits out and chuck all the white pieces away. Don't know what other people do.
I tend to keep mine because I think they're safer. Once I get them all layered on top of each other, they all intertangle, and then I'm in a right old pickle.
With the laser cuts, that's true. I think because I'm using so much of this collection, and I know I'm going to come back to it, I don't mind with when they get to a point like my mini laser cuts.
Yeah, when they're nearly gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like my nature study, I've hardly got anything left, but I have kept them in sheets. And I might think, oh, well, there's only a couple. I'll pop these few bits out and then the rest can go in the bin. But yeah, well, I think that's just flown by. But I know what you mean. You don't want everything all piled on top of each other you don't mind a few bits.
Oh, can you?
No. And they are less likely to get damaged when they are just in here. Yeah, if I'm with you, Nicola, if you're someone who's going to plow through a collection, I think a friend of ours at the Crop had all the kaleidoscope, because she was making a whole album with the same collection, so it makes sense to have, and she was taking that to the Crop, and that makes perfect sense. But if you're going to dip in and out of different collections, then like you say, it's just all over the place, isn't it? So Deb, you're going to keep working on that because that's looking fabulous.
Yeah, I'm going to carry
that one done. So that's another one for the album. And I'm going to finish that. I think that's quite delicate, but
lovely.
It's got the makings of something. Building your own background. I will spend some time.
Very nice.
Stuck down. Marvellous. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. So next week, Debbie, you're away, but I'm going to be joined by the lovely Rachel. And
Yeah.
Rachel's going to be using some academia, and I think it's going to be the week after my wedding, and I have got that lovely sunflower paper.
Yes.
You know, with the one we've got. So I think I'm going to delve into that next week,
nice.
something different. Great. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and me and Rachel will be with you next week. All right. Take care. All. Thanks for joining us. Bye.